I'm halfway across the world, completely alone. It's a 13-hour flight back home, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. Not panicked necessarily, just that quiet kind of fear that sits in your chest when you realize there's no one to lean on but yourself. Being alone like this kind of brings everything to the surface, the good parts, the gaps, the moments where you wish someone was next to you to point things out to or laugh with or even just sit in silence with. There are moments where it feels heavy, but then there are other moments, the unexpected ones, where I feel completely at peace, like I finally have enough space to hear my own thoughts properly. I think being alone allows us to be honest and notice what we reach for when there's truly no distraction, and see who we are when no one's watching. So whilst this trip was perfectly planned, it wasn't comfortable. I didn't arrive feeling fearless. I was nervous. I knew I'd probably struggle a bit, and I knew I'd have to sit with myself a bit more than usual, but I did it anyway. So this is your reminder to do it scared, do it unprepared, do it in literally whatever way you can, because sometimes the biggest lesson isn't found in the place you travel to, but just in the fact that you trusted yourself enough to go. And somewhere along the way, that trust starts to feel like peace. So, whilst I have Singapore to thank for that, I also have me. Oh my goodness. Good morning, guys. I'm gonna iron my clothes for the day. It is currently 9:30 a.m. and it was raining heavy this morning, hence the lie-in. Today I woke up by my alarm at 7:30. I still have so much time in the day to get all my itinerary done, judging by how everything went yesterday. So now that the sun is kind of starting to come back out, I just need to iron my clothes, get dressed, and head to breakfast, and then head out for the day. I think I'm gonna film that shot that I was talking about getting in the hotel corridors because of how nicely symmetrical everything is. Because it was raining this morning, I didn't get to go to the pool. I went in the pool last night. The pool isn't heated, which again, so fine. But because of the humidity, it was still I just really like it here. Yesterday, it was so interesting. As I was walking around, I was learning quite a bit about, obviously, the history of Singapore, the culture. I remember hearing my Google Maps tell me, turn onto Queen Elizabeth Walk. And I was like, there is just no way the British came here too. For some reason, I didn't think Singapore was one of the places that they colonized. And yeah, Singapore's only been independent for 50 years, which is wild. Such a beautiful country, and everyone is so nice. I felt racism in villages in England where I know for a fact you've seen a black person. And here, I've seen no other black person, and everyone is so nice. So the excuse of, oh, they just haven't seen you before, that's not gonna run anymore, guys. Because it's so nice being in a place where you just feel welcome and you don't feel like your existence is being questioned or challenged at every second whilst you're walking around. I feel so comfortable here. It's so crazy to experience life like this. Is this what you guys are experiencing? Because I feel like I can just take a deep breath, you know, like it's just so freeing. I can exist in peace. No one is, people are smiling at me. People were moving out of my way on the street. Do you know how wild that is? It was just, I feel like when I'm at home, in England specifically, I feel like I'm constantly shrinking myself. For the first time in a while, I feel like I can just live in peace. But yeah, today on my itinerary, I know I'm going to Little India, which should be really cool, because obviously yesterday I was in Chinatown. And I actually can't remember what else I'm doing for the rest of the day, so you're just gonna have to stay tuned and find out. But I'm gonna iron my trousers. I'm gonna wear this cute beige yellow type beat today. This is a staple in my wardrobe recently, mainly because I have no energy to repack properly. I'm gonna finish ironing and then we'll head to breakfast and head out for the day. Even though this is a huge hotel, it still feels very calm at the breakfast buffet, and I love how they have so many different cuisines available. Definitely a great way to start the day. Okay, just finished breakfast, picked up my bag, I'm gonna head out, and I'm starting with, I think I said Little India, and a temple in Little India, I believe. So yeah, yesterday I got 22,000 steps, so I hope to do similar amounts today. You guys know I love a walkable city, and my first stop was walking past Raffles Hotel, which happens to be one of the oldest hotels in Singapore. It literally dates back to the 1800s. Open courtyards, super peaceful. I wish I had more time to explore the inside. A quick stop for some matcha, of course, we have arrived at Little India. I love how busy and colourful this place is. It's so different to the rest of Singapore. There are so many flower stalls, spices, fabrics, jewellery, everything. And of course, inside the hawkers market, you can get everything from different curries, different bread, rice dishes. Definitely a great place to go if you just want to grab something to eat super quickly and move on with your day. And then a cheeky stone's throw away, I love that phrase, we have the Indian Heritage Centre, and it basically walks you through the entire history of the Indian community in Singapore. So migration, trade, family life, culture. I love how simple it was to follow, very well laid out, and it basically gives you really good context to everything you see when you go through Little India in real life as well, which I really appreciated. Okay, it is 12:30. I just finished at the Indian Heritage Centre. I didn't go to the temple. I'm gonna go now, but it's so hot outside, my goodness. And I saw this on my walk through Little India, so I was like, oh, I'm popping in there now. It's like 30 degrees outside and the sun is very much out. It's not overcast today, so I'm sweating. But this was really interesting. It's crazy how, I mean, it makes sense because it's Little India, and yesterday I was in Chinatown, but it's so clear how this is such a different area. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. So much like fresh produce at the market. But after I go to this temple, I'm going to a different area called Kampong Glam. I think I'm saying that correctly. But this is an area which is rich in Malaysian history. So I'm really learning a lot about so many different cultures, which is really cool. And I'm going to a mosque over there. So yeah, let's go to this temple first. I want to get a drink, maybe some food, and then head over to this other area. Okay, so we've made it to the Sri Veeramakaliamman temple, and it's right in the middle of Little India. It's one of the oldest Hindu temples in Singapore, and it was dedicated to the goddess Kali, who is associated with strength and protection. I didn't want to film too much inside because it is a place of worship at the end of the day, but it's definitely worth a visit. It's so beautiful. Yeah, just spilled some. Great. I got another matcha. I saw there was an Arabica. This is large, and they have these tiny capsules of simple syrup, which is so cute. Similar to how like when you go on a plane and they give you those tiny things of milk like that, but now for simple syrup. I've noticed as well, the matchas here are so strong. Okay, this area is so cute. So many indie shops, cafes, people just hanging around. It definitely feels a lot slower than some of the other parts of Singapore, but I stumbled across this place called the Cartels. It's a thrift store. You guys know I love thrifting. I got this sweatshirt, and honestly, I don't even follow American football. I just got it because of the Super Bowl when they won and the camaraderie of it all. But after this, it was time to hop in a car and make my way over to Dempsey Hill. Definitely a bit further out from the city, but it's so green, quiet, and there are so many galleries. This is basically contemporary African art, which I found. And I thought that was really cool that there's so much diversity in all of the galleries here. Dempsey Hill used to be an old military base, but now it's obviously cafes, galleries, and places you can just visit if you want to slow down outside of the city. Okay, you can definitely hear all the crickets and you can definitely see me sweating. I feel like I'm in the middle of the rainforest right now. I'm at this place now called Dempsey Hill, and the humidity is insane, but it's so peaceful, quiet. I don't know what it is, if it's like the time of year or the places I'm going, but it's very quiet everywhere. I mean, where I was earlier today around the mosque and stuff was probably one of the more busier places that I've been so far, but still nothing in comparison to London or like New York City, which is nice. I like it like this. This is so interesting. But yeah, I just went to a couple of galleries. They have so many restaurants, galleries, shops around this area. It reminds me of like a retail park in a nice way. I'm gonna continue walking around. I really wanna go to the Marina Bay, the sands bit later tonight. Head back to the hotel, change, and then head back out and enjoy the Marina Bay area at nighttime around like 8 p.m. And then just like get some work done before then. But this is really stunning. I'm really liking it here. I just love the peaceful vibes. One of my favorite things about Singapore is how quiet it is, because I'm walking along the Marina Promenade and there is hardly anyone here. Absolutely beautiful. I honestly just stumbled across this on my way to Marina Bay, and you can feel the money here. It's just so luxury, designer shops, huge spaces, everything is so perfectly designed and so immaculate. It's definitely a different side to Singapore that I haven't seen yet. For all my Londoners, it kind of feels like Canary Wharf on crack. This was technically on my itinerary for tomorrow, but I thought might as well come whilst I have the time. And this is so beautiful. I've just come to the cloud forest, and my cameras are definitely going to get wet here because they have like misting sessions where I guess the whole place gets misty, and that starts in half an hour. So I'm going to try walk the whole thing so that I don't have to be in here for too long when the misting starts. But it's really cool. That plant section kind of reminded me of the Eden project in Cornwall in the UK, but this is much better. Yeah, this is really cool. It's kind of nice being here when the sun is setting. But yeah, let's explore this cloud forest. I can't even begin to describe what this feels like. It's so surreal to be here. For it to be this quiet, I mean, there are people around, but it's so beautiful. The air is so fresh. Deep breaths here are so nice. Oh my goodness. I'm in love with this. I really love this. Oh, it's so funny because I started these experiences with no idea what I was walking into, because obviously this itinerary was planned for me. I did not know I was going to be walking this high up. This is something. My goodness, I am so high up. It's not that I'm scared of heights. It's just that I don't like them. This is by far one of the most unique experiences I've ever done in my life. I'm heading to the waterfall view. Might have to put you guys away. We'll see. I'm gonna try film. This is the Osmo, so it should be okay. Oh my gosh, the view. So yeah, if I hadn't said it enough, so impressed by Gardens by the Bay. It's nature, but also engineering low-key because of how controlled and experiential everything is. It's so intentional. I absolutely love this. Good morning. This is one of my favorite ways to start the day. Quiet, no one around, and a chance to relax and take a second for myself before the busy day ahead. I mean, it's not every day you get to go in a rooftop pool overlooking the skyline of Singapore. Oh my gosh, I just couldn't believe that no one else was here. It was so peaceful. Good morning, guys. It is currently 10 a.m. It is my last day here in Singapore. I'm so sad about it. High key. Yeah, I really like this place. I really, really like it. Went to the pool this morning. That was so nice. Chilled there for a bit, did a bit of work, and then came down, packed my bags, got ready. Now I want to go have breakfast, and then I'm gonna check out, like leave my bags in the reception because my flight is later tonight at like 11 p.m. But I want to go to the airport super early. Like there's a lot at this airport. So I'm leaving the hotel around 6:30, but I'm also gonna have to do my deliverables for the day. So I think I need to come back to the hotel maybe around 4:35. So I have 2 hours before then going to the airport and then just focusing on filming at the airport. And then I can always pick up and do some work at the airport if I have time. That is the plan because I can't guarantee I'm gonna be able to do anything on the flight. On the way here, as you saw, I had an empty row to myself. And when I was checking in earlier this morning, it does not look like there's a single free seat, which is really terrifying. But for economy seats, they recline pretty well. But yeah, that's the plan. My itinerary is a bit shorter for the day, obviously, and I'm so happy that I went to the Marina Bay Sands yesterday instead of today because for some reason that was on my itinerary for this evening, but that wouldn't really make sense considering we literally have to be at the airport later. But anyway, so I'm glad I rejigged things around. So yeah, just gonna spend the cheeky half day, 2/3 of a day out and about. I want to go get a matcha. I'm going to leave my camera charging because this is the only one that I left uncharged tonight. Go have breakfast and then we'll head out. So, I mean, you've seen me have breakfast 2 days in a row now. I don't think you need to come with me again. The watermelon juice though, my goodness, it reminds me of being at the coast in Kenya. I'm really, really, really grateful for this whole experience. Also, this lady stopped me yesterday. Anyway, let's just go explore Singapore. The Peranakan Museum is basically a masterclass in attention to detail. Everything from the hand-beaded slippers, all the embroidery, the porcelain, the furniture, everything took so much time to make because of all this detail. You can really see how much care went into their everyday life and the fact that it was less about all the big moments and more about how people were actually living day to day. So yeah, it was great to learn more about the Peranakan culture. Very tiny museum. This one is definitely one of the smaller ones that I've been to, but yeah, really tucked away as well. I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this a lot. Finally made my way onto the public transport and got a train over to Tiong Bahru. The park here is so peaceful. All the buildings are visibly much older, a lot of green. It definitely feels very local, like I came to the suburbs. And this area used to actually be swampland, so they had to drain this before being able to build on top, which I found quite interesting. Quick stop in the cafe, of course, for some matcha. This might have been my favorite one so far, and this market was one of the more quiet ones. But unlike some of the other markets, downstairs is exclusively food, and then upstairs are all the raw ingredients, so you can shop and eat basically in the same building.
So Tati, you sound like you're from an exotic part of the world. Can I make a guess?
Yeah, sure.
Definitely somewhere in the South Africa region? No.
Well, it's close, very close. Well, I'm half Zambian
Okay.
and half Kenyan.
Kenyan, ah.
Yeah,
I
but
see,
then
I see.
I grew up in England.
But you are also, you have this very deep aura of that native country that you're talking from.
Ah, okay.
That's why I can tell that you're from an exotic place. I ranked up to about 10 to 15 stores in a...
I love how this is one of Singapore's preserved neighborhoods because it means that these shop houses, these beautiful colored houses, stay the same even if everything around them is changing. This was really cool to see, especially after going to the Peranakan Museum in the morning. It was basically a reflection of everything that I saw in there, but in real life. Okay guys, it's 4:30 in the afternoon. I do need to head back to the hotel very, very soon. I came to this really cute seaside town after taking a very, very long walk, but I've seen that there are bikes to hire, and because there's this like huge boardwalk situation going all the way around, we'll ride a bike before heading back. All the attractions are surprisingly affordable because this is such a top destination. That could just be because of the exchange rate at the moment. $20 here is like £11 in the UK. Enough economic state of the world right now. Let's ride these bikes. This is so peaceful. Being able to end the trip this way was honestly perfect. It was such a great time for me to be able to reflect and just think about this incredible opportunity that I've been able to experience. So definitely feeling a lot of gratitude. And I finished just in time to be able to go back to the hotel, grab my things, change and get ready for my flight back home. 13 hours back to London. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna go now, but I'll see you next time. So bye.